Audit them, the one who encourages you to audit them. Just wait for a few people to get in here before we begin this extravaganza. We got something good on the agenda, something real great on the agenda. Hey, Accountability Angel, how's it going? Long time no see. What have you been up to? I haven't heard from you in a while. Alrighty. Tommy V, just waiting for a few people to get in here. Hello there, Mark from the UK. Richard Phillips. Alrighty, so I wanted to discuss with you the new year and how we're gonna be coming. Excuse that little beeping chime in my vehicle. There's a sensor that has to be replaced, so that chime is going crazy. I'm waiting for the sensor to come in. I ordered it already. Other than that, excuse the little chime sound. However, other than that, I want to discuss to you guys about I want to chat with you guys about the new clipboard. Right now, we got it on paper. Hey, King, so many park districts lately. Yep, that's right. Story writer, hello there. So what I want to discuss with you guys about is please hit the thumb up first and foremost. Alrighty, so you guys know when I first started, when I've been auditing, as long as I've been auditing, I always wanted to keep the laws with me, a copy of the law with me. It's only right that any auditor goes out there and associates with government to know what they're referring to, know exactly what you're talking about. And by that, it's essential to have the laws of your state printed on a piece of paper, whether that be you fold it up and you hold it in your pocket, or you're flashing it on your cell phone, or you have it on a clipboard. It makes no difference. The main goal is to have the laws ready with you when you need them. And some of the laws you have to, as a matter of fact, you have to have all laws applicable to situations that you may come encounter while auditing the government, holding government accountable, which is everybody's duty, the people's duty. So with that being said, you guys know my channel been up since 2020. Now we're going on 5 years strong now. And many auditors got arrested auditing, many. I'm knocking on plastic here, I'm knocking on wood. I never got arrested while auditing. Why? Because we're not the subject. The government is the subject when I go out auditing. They're the subject of my public disclosure. They're the subject of public disclosure. They're the subject of my investigation of non-compliance. Anyhow, you guys know I carried around a clipboard. I carried around a clipboard for 5 years. The reason why I had the clipboard is because it's a hard surface for me to write on. Other than it being a hard surface for me to write on, I also came prepared with the laws with me. I had all the laws with me, okay? So the only reason why I transitioned to from a clipboard to a binder, and I'll tell you why. And the binder is not all it. Where the binder is just a temporary solution right now. It's just a temporary thing. Right. If you meet a bad cop, it'll happen regardless. Yeah, that's true. But anyway, whether it does or doesn't, they will be informed on their body cam. So we would have evidence.
Use the right lane to turn
Listen,
left onto Mannheim Road.
That's true. Whether or not you meet a bad cop or not, you will get arrested. I'm not disputing that. However, before he puts cuffs on you or before he arrests you, at least he's acknowledged that you stated the laws to him.
Use the right lane to turn left onto Mannheim Road.
And you gave him the right laws on what you are working on. So if he was to arrest you on his body cam, you are citing the laws to him. Versus other auditors, they're not citing the laws. They're just saying arrest me or this or that. You know, they're not being clear. I just want auditors to be more clear. So the reason why I changed from a clipboard to a binder is because a clipboard only shows on its face, it only shows one document on the front cover, and if taped or rubber band on the back. So when I have my clipboard, I have to shuffle through pages all the time, and sometimes that gets overwhelming. So then I came up with an idea. I said, you know what, let me put everything nice and neat in a 1-inch binder to start off with, a 1-inch binder, which is real skinny, but it houses everything in there. So, right, a great defense for later. So with the binder, if you guys seen my latest video at the Park District, I showcase what I have in my binder. My binder allows me to put a piece of paper in the front sleeve and a piece of paper in the back sleeve. So right off the back, I have laws on the front side. I have laws on the front of my binder, which is like I'm holding up a sign. And I have a law on the back of my binder, which I'm holding up a sign. It's so organized, it really is. So with that being said, beyond just the front cover and the back cover that I could flash to them, now I open up my binder. I have sliders in there where now I have additional information. In my binder, I have my checklists that I develop where I go and confirm if government is in compliance with the law or not. So with that being said, my binder is going to have my checklist in there. It's going to have the complete statute for disorderly conduct, the complete 1-page statute, 2-page as a matter of fact, in a plastic sleeve. It's going to have the entire statute for official misconduct. We're going to have private person arrest in there. We're going to have criminal trespass to real property. We're going to have every single thing in our binder where you could easily get to each code. I'm telling you guys right now.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto Illinois 19 West Irving Park Road.
I'm telling the auditors right now, in 2025, if you don't get a binder and load it up with all applicable information that you got in there, might as well sign off.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto Illinois 19 West Irving Park Road.
Sign off or fight the charges once you leave the slammer. That's what I'm telling you right now. Lots of airplane noises. Yeah, I'm by O'Hare. Oh, Tom, how's it going, Tom? Could you make one for each state? I would buy one. Well, that's the thing, Dinka King. That is the thing. That's where I'm getting at. My binder, it's just a temporary binder. It's the beta testing. It's a binder. Well, actually, we're going to be providing you. Here's the real deal. Here's the real deal. Right, it's hard for them to print. Because you see, here's the thing. When you're in front of police officers that are hot-headed, every second matters and every second counts. You don't want to be shuffling through paperwork unorganized in your clipboard. You don't want to be shuffling through that stuff. Since every second matters when you're in encounter with a police officer, preferably a tyrant, it's way better to have everything nice, beautifully organized inside of your binder with plastic sleeves. with plastic sleeves. So if your fingers got a little motor oil on them or a little dirt, you're not messing up your paperwork. You're not dirtying your paperwork. It's all in plastic sleeves. Now, if you want to sit there and instruct them, just like I'm going to be releasing a video, I got a good video where I open up my binder and get down to the point in front of a sergeant. So like I said, the binder idea, it's just a temporary idea, because soon, once me and my partner are going to be completed, we're going to transition into an iPad, a tablet. The new auditing is going to be all on a tablet, okay? But as of right now, the fucking binder, excuse my English, it's not French, the binder's got every fucking thing you need in there. And let me tell you guys this much. We have a program we're going to be releasing. It's called Auditor Shield. Auditor Shield. Audit Shield. Auditor Shield. And the Auditor Shield, it's going to offer you two things. When you sign up to Auditor Shield, it's a member on my channel. It costs $25 a month. You only got to sign up for 1 month. If you sign up for more than 1 month, that's love. You get more one-on-one convos and shit like that. But anyway, the Auditor Shield, what it's going to provide you, whatever state that you're in, we're going to prepare all the information for you, just like Dinka Kong. Dinka Kong, what state are you in? What state are you in? For example, Dinka King, he's in the state of Colorado. Oh, Colorado. Wow, that was a guess. I just guessed that, bro. So let's say he's in the state of Colorado, which he is. Let's say Dinka King, he signs up to Auditor Shield as a membership on my channel, which he pays YouTube $25. I don't know, YouTube might give me $10 out of that. That's not the issue. The issue is when Dinka King signs up to Auditor Shield, he's a member now, a private member. He emails me what state he's in. Within about 5 to 10 days, I'm going to send over to Dinka King every fucking document. All he would have to do is get a binder, 1-inch binder, and dump in all the documents inside of his binder. So this makes him absolutely ready to get out there and audit government the right fucking way. He's not going to be like these other auditors. I'm going to start dissing them because it's 2025 and they're still not walking around with the laws. They're just mentioning shit that they can't fucking. Here's the deal. Whenever a fucking officer comes in front of you, I could do that for the UK too, bro. But whenever there's an officer in front of you, all you have to do is open up your binder and put the appropriate statute in front of his body camera. His body camera is going to capture you showing him the law. That's going to help you tenfold when you get to court, if you did get to court. So what we're going to do for Dinka Kong, if he signs up to Auditor Shield, is he's in Colorado. He's going to receive everything, and I mean everything. It's going to be a PDF we're going to send him. We're going to give you everything that you need to get out there and start auditing them for real. And you're going to walk in with a binder. We're going to recommend you get a 1-inch binder, because when you flip over the 1-inch binder, it goes over so fucking smooth. As you're flipping through the pages, it doesn't get stuck. If you get a 3-inch binder, sometimes you get to wiggle the paperwork. We don't want you to wiggle nothing. This is time-sensitive matter. Get you a 1-inch binder. You sign up to Auditor Shield. Not only are you going to get the pages that you print out, PDF, we're going to send you a PDF of everything you have to print out. You have to purchase 2 things on your own. You have to purchase a 1-inch binder, which I could send you an Amazon link to, no problem, whatever color you want. The second thing you have to buy is a 3-ring-inch binder punch. Accountability Angel, if you're serious about this shit and you really want to start auditing them, I suggest you join Auditor Shield for just $25. You could only be there for the first month. You contact me, you tell me what state, you already know what state you're in. So accountability angel, since you're in my state, you will get an identical copy of my binder, which will fuck them up. I'm telling you. And I say fuck them up in a good way. Okay? So like I said, I would support you monthly, not once. No, Mark, all you gotta do is support me for 1 month. Once you support me for the 1 month, you get everything as promised. You get a PDF dedicated for your state. I'm gonna put in that work for you. But you know how much beneficial this is going to be? You know how beneficial? Imagine accountability angel. They took advantage of her all these times. She never had the laws on her. She would just say things. Now she walks in with a fucking binder and they call the police on her. Now she opens up page 3 and she shows them how she doesn't apply, this trespass does not apply to her presence because she's got the exact statute in front of her. Would you like to see this, officer?
Turn left onto North Church Road.
When accountability angel goes into any government in the state of Illinois and confirms that they're failing to comply with FOIA, displaying prominently these records, their most important records, now she says they're committing a felony.
Turn left onto North Church Road.
Now accountability angel is proving that these folks are committing a felony. Why? Because she has official misconduct statute inside of her binder. She also has concealment of a record, which is under section 160 of the Illinois State Records Code. So now she's telling the officers 3 crimes these government agents, all accountability angel done was walked into the government and wanted to observe and inspect the total amount of operating budget and all other 10 items, their purpose. She walks into a government, she wants to know what their purpose is. They decide they want to call the police. Now she's got them on 3 crimes, 3 charges.
Mile, turn right onto Grove Avenue.
A misdemeanor for calling the police with no crime, an official misconduct for not prominently displaying these stuff, which is a felony, and the third one is a disorderly conduct. I mean, official misconduct, disorderly conduct, and so we got official misconduct, disorderly conduct, and concealing of a public record, which is a felony. Now, accountability angel, every single government agency that she goes into, if they do well, that's fine. She brings it to their attention. They tell her, come back in 30 days, we will have this stuff up as promised. If they want to cause her a shit show, she's got her binder ready, and it's going to go south for all of them. Here's NY Public Tour. NY Public Tour.
Turn right onto Grove Avenue.
We'll have the same packet for you in New York City. Okay, stop being with these fucking silly ass, you know, the past. Man, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now.
Continue on Grove Avenue for half a mile.
And not only that, no, you don't do it off your head. You don't do it off your head. There's nothing done off your head. No more auditing in 2025 if you don't got the exact statutes with you. Bluegrass, you're in Kentucky. If you sign up to Auditor Shield, within 5 to 10 days, you'll have a PDF ready for you to print out of applicable with Kentucky. Everything you need with Kentucky, you will have ready. The only thing you gotta purchase, again, is a 1-inch binder, preferably from Amazon or from wherever. You can go to a thrift store and find one in a thrift store for $1. You'll find a binder in a thrift store for $1. Okay, or order one for $10 off Amazon, brand new. But you gotta
left onto Illinois 83 South.
You gotta get a 3-inch puncher, a 3-inch paper puncher, so you could put all your paperwork inside of your fucking binder. Okay, Bluegrass, whenever you guys are ready. If you look on my channel, I got 2 memberships. I got the regular memberships for just videos and shit, and I got the Auditor Shield membership, which is going to cost you $25 per month. You don't have to pay me every month. You just got to sign up for the first month. That's it. This is not about the money, guys. It really is not about the money. The only reason why I put $25 on there, because I want to know you guys are serious. I know if you guys go and put $25 to YouTube, which I get $10 out of that, that's really gonna motivate you guys to really get out there. Okay? I'm telling you, the binder idea is beautiful. It's way better than a clipboard. And the binder has a hard surface on there. 3-hole, right, Nightcrawler, 3-hole. Good to see you, bro. You can cover UK laws. Of course I could cover UK laws, bro. Of course I can. Why? Because the UK has the Freedom of Information Act. Beyond UK having the Freedom of Information Act, the United Kingdom also has laws that the government has to abide by. We all know that the people are the ones who are in charge of the government. We, the people, elect government to hold these offices by our consent. So this means we have to monitor government at the same time, from time to time, to make sure they're holding up the bargain to the, the public interest. But like I said, when you sign up to Auditor Shield, it's just a temporary thing that's gonna get you the binder. You're gonna have that binder for a lifetime. You're gonna have that binder forever. And as a matter of fact, we might also have a packet inside of our binder when you get pulled over. The laws, depending on your state, the law that tells you when a cop pulls you over, all you have to do is either hand him your ID or present it through the fucking window. Okay, but mostly it's going to be focusing on, the binder is going to be focusing on holding government accountable. So with that being said, right now when you sign up to Auditor Shield, not only are you going to get a PDF portable disk file of everything per your state that you need to go hold government accountable. You're going to print that out, you're going to put it in there. However, when we do release, me and my partner release the Auditor Shield on an actual tablet app, now you're going to have way more inside of the fucking inside of the iPad. You're going to have it all inside of the iPad. But it's always good to have this stuff on paper too. Just in case the police confiscate your stuff, they're going to confiscate, if they ever confiscated your iPad or they ever confiscated your binder, I'd rather them have a binder with paper in it than a $100 iPad with all your emails in there. But anyway, when you do have the binder, you're not going to get arrested. You're not going to get arrested when you have the binder, because the only reason why auditors get arrested is because when the cop gets there, the auditor is the subject of the investigation. The auditor is the peon. The auditor is the subject of the investigation. The cops come in and he has to sit there and lollygag. The auditor has to sit there and convince how he's having his rights violated. Fuck that noise. It's 2025 and I've been screaming at you guys for 2 years now. When a cop gets there and you have the binder, you're not the subject. They're the subject. They have committed 3 crimes already. They have committed 3 crimes and you got it all in your binder, nice and beautifully organized, where you don't have to have a mess. If you got a clipboard, that's messy. You got to remove shit off your clipboard and shovel through paperwork. That gets messy. When you have a beautiful binder, you got everything inside of your binder nice and neat. There's no fucking auditor out there doing this. Fuck them! For real, this is going to be the year I'm going to start screaming at auditors if they don't transition. Why? Because that saddens me. The auditors, they're my brothers and they're my sisters. They're my fellow neighbors in Christ's name. But if they keep getting fucked over, that pisses me off. That pisses me off if I keep seeing our auditors getting fucked over and start spewing, oh no, you can't trespass me without committing a crime. You can't do this and you can't do that. Fuck that noise, auditor. You better have your paperwork with you. Walk in with a fucking walk in with a binder that you could have a pen attached to your binder. You gotta have a pen with you ready all the fucking time. You don't go to the counter and ask them for a pen. Then other than that, not only is Auditor Shield gonna give you the entire packet, we're gonna give you a FOIA request.
Continue for 20 miles.
We're gonna give you a beautiful FOIA request that you serve these agencies. A printed FOIA request where you could print out 1,000 of them and use them at every agency. We're gonna have you request the 5 records that are most so important. Oh my God. If Accountability Angel in Illinois signs up for Auditor Shield, which she pays $25, this we know she's serious, and she receives an identical copy of my binder, her channel's gonna go up. Her channel's gonna go up. She's no longer gonna be the subject. She's no longer gonna be the victim. The subject each and every single time is gonna be the government. Officer, here I have in front of you the government in breach of 3 crimes, have committed 3 crimes. Here they go on these pages. Here they go on these pages. Officer, here's in front of your body camera, officer. The fucking, you guys are gonna start making me cry. You guys are gonna start making me cry. Here's the fucking binder. Here's my binder. Hold on a minute. Here's my binder. Here's the front page of my binder. Section 4. Here's the front cover, disorderly conduct. Here's my checklist. Here's the laws. Here's the laws, everything nice and neat. Disorderly conduct. Here, official misconduct. Here's open FOIAs that I never got to yet. Man, I'm telling you guys. Go ahead and let it out. I'm gonna start crying. I'm already crying right now. For somebody like Accountability Angel who's in Illinois, she doesn't need 5 days. She doesn't need to wait 5 days for me to send her a copy. I got this copy already. The people who have to wait 5 days is someone like in Kentucky or someone in Tennessee, someone outside of Illinois. I have to take some time to prepare that stuff for you. It'll take me about 5 to 10 days. You will have a copy PDF of everything you need to print out for your binder with instructions. And as a matter of fact, I would highlight things for you, the most important thing, but you'll get a full page of everything else. I'm telling you guys, the only way we're gonna hold our government accountable is by holding them to the letter of the law. And the only way you could do that is have evidence on you at the time. You can't sit there and lollygag and bishop talk. You can't bishop talk and lollygag. Okay? What's your site? Well, like I said, if you go on my audit dim, if you go under my membership section, you're gonna see a membership called Auditor Shield. Listen, the Auditor Shield, it's not designed to have somebody do the work for you. Well, sure it is. I'm gonna do the work for you, right? But once you receive the language, once you receive everything that's applicable for you to get out here and audit. Guys, here's the deal. Why would you sign up with Auditor Shield? Why, out of all the 4,000 auditors that are out there, would you sign up with Audit-Dem's Auditor Shield? Why? Because first of all, there's no other auditor doing that. Period. Bottom line. Second of all, which auditor has not been arrested, whether lawfully or unlawfully, while auditing? They all have. I'm the only one who has never been arrested while auditing and never been ID'd while auditing. Over 500 agencies. Why? Because I have the laws with me. I have the laws with me. I'm not bragging to say, oh, I never got arrested or this or that. I just want you guys to do the right thing and hold government accountable the right way. So with that being said, it's a measly $25 that you would have to pay just for the first month. And you will receive this packet, and it's gonna, and you know what, man? You're gonna audit the right way. I'm telling you, man. And as a matter of fact, when you are a member, we're going to have conversations behind closed curtains. I'm able to go live with just my members. So let's say I got 4 or 5 members for Auditor Shield. We will live stream together. It'll just be us 4 or 5, nobody else. If you have any questions, we go over the stuff. We look at the paper on document. I got a document scanner. We go over everything. This is going to turn you into a professional people's auditor. I'm telling you, a professional people's auditor. You don't see the auditor thing? Let me navigate on my channel right now. Let me navigate on my channel. Well, you know what? I gotta do my other phone shit. Could anybody go? Angel said she was kidnapped and held against her will and thrown in jail. Yeah, I know about that, Angel. That's bad, man. If you had my clipboard at that time 3-4 years ago, you would have never got into that. Could somebody confirm if they click on my channel and see Auditor Shield as a membership? If not, I have to put my hotspot Wi-Fi on my other phone and navigate through it and show you guys how to do it. But like I said, man, listen, my clipboard is my checklist, my binder is all organized, because you know, when I go to these agencies, sometimes I fill out a FOIA request, handwritten FOIA request, and I tell the agency, no, don't email me this. I'll be back in 30 days to pick these up. Well, there you go. You put all this stuff in your binder. So now if you went to 5 agencies in one day and you fill out FOIA requests, 5 FOIAs, and you told them, I'll be back in 30 days, you did not provide them with a number or email, so they're expecting you to come back. You always have that data inside of your clipboard. Now you know to go back to these people. You have your checklist, the date and the time. With the checklist that I provide you, when you're going to be checking off if they're displaying prominently these records that they're required, this gives you an opportunity to go back to this government agency so they can confirm that they took your advice and they're in compliance with the FOIA Act now. So then hundreds of thousands of people that walk through that agency never seen this stuff. It's because of you. What honorable work you're doing, Angel, and all the other auditors that are doing. But it's going to be so fucking sad and silly when these auditors are still in 2025 still gollygagging. That's the word for today. Gollygagging in front of a police officer. We don't want you folks to gollygag no more. We want you folks to read the statute verbatim to the officer. We want you to point your camera not only at the officer, we want you to point your camera at the binder to show what language you're referring to 100%. Oh, Mark, you found it? Great, beautiful. Great, great. I'm really excited for Accountability Angel if she signs up on this shit. Why? Because Accountability Angel, she's in Illinois. And Illinois has a beautiful fucking packet. Here, let me tell you what I have in here. Okay, let me show you guys one more time. And let me show you why 1 inch matters. 1 inch binder. Because look, when I flicker over, it easily forwards over. You know what I'm saying? Here's open FOIAs, man. I'm telling you guys. Here's open FOIAs. I got scratch papers so I could write down FOIAs on there. I got blank papers, printer paper, scratch paper. You name it. You name it. You know? I'm telling you guys, man, this is the next move. 2025. We gotta hold government accountable the right way. And now when you do have this knowledge, when you do have this packet, whether you're in Kentucky, Colorado, California, Wyoming, anywhere in the 50 states, Alaska, whether you have this, now it's up to you to do your style. When you go in and you audit the government, you don't have to right away tell them, I'm here checking on this stuff. No, you could take it swiftly. You could tell the government employees, hi, I'm looking around right now. I'll let you know when I need your assistance. And if they start pulling on a fucking shit show, now you run them through the ringer. You run them through the pages. I'm in Massachusetts. The government out here is crazy. They're having town meetings trying to find ways to stop people from auditing them. Josh, I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck if you're in Wyoming, Massachusetts, Puerto Rico, Illinois, California, North Dakota, South Dakota, East Dakota, West Dakota. I don't give a fuck where you're at. If you're in the 50 states and you want to go out and audit them without the binder, you're going to be a victim. You're going to be a victim in their fiefdom. If it's 2025 and you're in Wyoming or Massachusetts and you have the fucking binder, if you're a brand new auditor, let me tell you like this. If you're a brand new auditor, you never audited them yet, and you go out whatever state you're in and you take my binder with you, you will have better experience than all the other auditors had for the past 5 fucking years. You'll be better off. The first time auditor that goes out with my binder would be more powerful than the 7 years of auditors that went out without the laws. Let me tell you that much. A brand new fucking auditor that never audited before, with my binder, you will be a better auditor than all the other auditors combined. "66 years old, I would love to do this, some in Alaska." I'm telling you guys, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you guys want to audit for the first time, go out like silly fuckers without having nothing on you except a cell phone. Go out like a silly fucker. Just go with your cell phone and tell them you're exercising your right so you could get slapped the fuck down. And when you're finished with that, when you're finished with auditing them without your binder, go to McDonald's and spend $24 on cheeseburgers. You've been trying to do your own binder. I love that. I love that. I love that. The clipboard is over with. I told you guys why the clipboard is over with. No hard feelings, Angel, no hard feelings for anybody, but I'm just pissed off that the people are being taken advantage of. Why the fuck are people so stupid to be taken advantage of? How the fuck is it hard for you guys to print these papers out and fold them in your pocket? If you don't want to carry a clipboard, fold the shit in your pocket. And I told you guys why the clipboard is no good anymore. Because the clipboard, you got to shuffle through paperwork. It gets a little complicated. You only got one clip. Here versus a binder, you got everything in the beautiful binder. And the beautiful binder, you're going to have 2 items really. With the Auditor Shield, you're going to have 2 items. You're going to have your binder hardcover with everything in it for life. That's going to last you forever. It's going to be a $25 course for you to get your shit ready forever, for life. Okay? $25 binder forever. You're going to know what you're standing on. Not only are you going to have access to the binder, you're going to have access, well, your binder is yours forever, but you're going to have access to the app as well. If you have a tablet, if you have an iPad, you're going to have so much data inside of your fucking tablet. And not only the binder is going to have these items that I pointed out, the binder is possibly going to have job descriptions, generic job descriptions in it. You folks still have not seen me audited the job descriptions yet. 2025, I'm going to start auditing job descriptions. You guys are going to be like, what is a fucking First Amendment auditor? I'm telling you guys. Here's 5 years later, 5 years later, finally, one of the biggest, best guys out there, James Madison Audit, finally he has a clipboard. Finally, James Madison Audit, James Freeman from California has a clipboard. Finally, 5 years later. But what does James Freeman have in his clipboard? One yellow scratch sheet. One yellow scratch sheet where he writes a FOIA on. Unfucking believable. So you're telling me James Freeman still doesn't, and salute to him, he's a great auditor. But you're telling me 5 years later, James Freeman picks up a fucking clipboard and all he has in there is one yellow scratch sheet? James Freeman does not even have his disorderly conduct in there. He doesn't have his FOIA language in there. He doesn't have his official misconduct in there. He doesn't have private person arrest in there. He doesn't have none of that stuff in there 5 years later, after I've been performing this shit for 4 years solid. The clipboard is over with. It's finished. It's dissolved. The binder is the new stage, and the binder is just temporary. We're transitioning to an iPad. But let me tell you this much. You better take your steel right now for $25. Take advantage of that fucking binder for $25. Because once we transition into the iPad and give you access to the iPad, that's probably going to be $50. Just to know how much serious people are. We're not playing games with people. So as of right now, if you lock in and you get the $25 deal, you may still have access for the fucking app on the iPad from the $25. Not only is the binder gonna be for all ages, the binder is gonna, not only the binder is gonna help, not only Auditor Shield is gonna help you with auditing in person. Auditor Shield is designed to help you with whatever issues you might be having. Say you're having trouble with your water department, you don't know where to start. You're gonna have consultation with Auditor Shield on how to straighten them fuckers out, on what to look for with the water department. Say a little boy, a 14-year-old boy wants to purchase my Auditor Shield, and he's saying the teacher at his public school is giving him shit. I'm gonna have information dedicated on how to assist the little 14-year-old boy on how to hold his teacher accountable. Now the little boy, 12 years old, in 4th grade, 5th grade, he's gonna turn around and babysit. He's gonna walk into his elementary school and he's gonna babysit his teacher, his government teacher. He's gonna babysit her. It's time for the people to take the fucking knowledge back, to hold the government accountable the right way. I don't give a fuck if you're 66 or you're 12 years old, you will receive the binder. All right, Mark. Man, it's disturbing. It's disturbing how people are not already picking this shit up. I'm like Santa Claus and you folk gotta sit on my lap. Or you want me to be Santa Claus so you can sit on my lap. How about student listen to the teacher and learn what is happening in the schools? Kids need to shut up. Yeah, well that's just, you know, that's just assumptions. But at the same time, this binder is for all ages. We have to turn our children into critical thinkers. Our children have to become critical thinkers. Could you imagine a 12-year-old boy, 13-year-old girl walking into school with the binder and handing over a FOIA request dedicated for their teacher? The fucking 12-year-old student, a little boy in 5th grade, he's gonna open up his binder. In 5th grade, he's gonna walk up to his teacher and hand her a FOIA request and say, you got a duty to forward this over to your FOIA officer. Here I am, a 5th grader, 12 years old. I'm requesting your personnel file, and I'm requesting all your emails for the last 6 months that have the word racism in there, or have the word whatever you're looking for. If you suspect your teacher's a racist, if you suspect your teacher's is you know, discriminating against you, here we are, little 5th grader. You're gonna have a FOIA form that you're gonna hand over to your teacher. And not only that, in your binder you're gonna have instruction. You're gonna have access to the membership of the Auditor Shield, which is gonna guide you on how to hold your principal accountable. Could you imagine? That'll immediately boost up a little boy, 12 years old, into honor roll. They'll now want to put the little 12-year-old into college. Never in history has a little boy, 12-year-old in 6th grade, handed over a teacher a FOIA request knowing that he or she is a government employee. It's fucking disturbing, I'm telling you guys that much. Auditor Shield is to help the people, to empower the people, for the people to know the stuff themselves. Auditor Shield is not something that someone else is going to go and do the work for you. Yeah, sure, the initial stage, I'm going to do all the work for you at the initial stage. But after that, it's on you to read through the shit, know the shit, hold the shit. Okay? So as of right now, I'm telling you guys, man, it's done and over with. Because on my clipboard, it was limited on how many pages I could fit in there. It was limited on how many pages I could fit in there. But a binder holds up to 170 pages. Could you imagine how much data you could have inside of your binder? Which you're going to receive a PDF file for everything in there. Can you get a FOIA to get all communications the school has about my kid? Of course you can. But that's something that's exempt because the student is a juvenile. Other than that, you have to provide, you maybe have to provide some type of identification for the student. Or have your child himself. Have your child himself, you write it up for him, you write up the FOIA request, and you have your child himself hand deliver the FOIA request. You see what I'm saying, guys? Not only are we auditing government, we want our children to hold their teachers accountable for the shit they do. That's if your children are in public schools. That's only if your child is in a public school, government school, county, municipality, you know, they're on the special tax districts, school taxing districts. That means they're all subject to FOIA, everything. All the curriculum, you could probably even get copies of your children's report cards. You could get copies of all the emails. Hold on, guys, let me get this call. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Can you hear me? All right. Anyways, guys, I'm close to my destination. I am close to my destination now, and if you guys want to sign up to Auditor Shield, just navigate on my channel. You're going to find a tab that says memberships. You're going to see it's cost $25 and it's called Auditor Shield. Once you do sign up, immediately I'm going to find out and we'll be in touch, and I'm going to send you, depending on what state you're in, it's going to take 5 to 10 days. If it's in Illinois, it's going to be 1 day turnaround. So please sign up and keep in touch, man. I wish you guys the best. We got to hold government accountable right now, especially kicking off the new year. The one who encourages, well, before we log on, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions before I sign out? Does anybody have any questions before I sign out? I don't see the comments no more. I think my phone froze up. Let me try clicking this tab. 1 minute. Oh, alrighty, here we do see. That's a great question. How are the ADA laws? We could have ADA, American with Disabilities Act laws attached to the binder. You just gotta make sure you you bring that to our attention, and we will have applicable ADA laws. Like I said, the Auditor Shield, we're working to help you in any aspect of holding government accountable, whether that be the ADA, whether that be FOIA, whether that be you're having issues with code enforcement. Whether that be you're having issues obtaining FOIA requests, you submitted a FOIA, but they're not giving it to you. You're not receiving it. They're giving you some runaround. We look into that and we help you with that. Okay? So thanks for the availability of the PDF and all that you do. Hey, Bluegrass, thank you so much, man. Thank you guys all for being on my channel since day one too. And like I said, this is just the very beginning, man. I really believe when auditors start having a copy of this binder with everything applicable, it's gonna make it as smooth as butter, man. I'm telling you, these government agencies, there's nothing, they're gonna be stuck, because here you are well prepared. When you walk into the lion's den, when you walk into any government agency, police department, fire department, school district, anything, a park district, city hall, you're well prepared. You have everything with you that's applicable to your visit. You're guaranteed you're standing on your right. You're right. And not only you're standing on your right, you are in the right. You have proof of it. You have all the documents. Everything is in paper form. If they question anything, you could hand them a copy of the paper. You could have 2 pages per each document in your binder. If the cop is gonna lie straight to your face, the cop is gonna lie straight to your face and tell you you're being trespassed. No, sir, here's the entire 1 page of the trespass code, and here says the reason why I'm not trespassed. So why the fuck are you lying to my face, officer? Do you want me to hold you in contempt? Do you want me to put you in private person arrest for violating the law? So this is gonna step you guys up, man, I'm telling you. Sign up right now with Auditor Shield. We're gonna talk behind closed curtains. You're gonna receive a copy of this binder in all 50 states. I'm almost close to my destination, guys. Till the next time, the one who encourages you to audit them.